Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, Luis Suarez!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man, but given his superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking...
Tries a shot! Messi. Now it's Batistuta. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And it's Ronaldinho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
It's Ronaldinho! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Neymar. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Pirlo. Pirlo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes in for the header! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking tidy in possession here. Poland looking to pass now. Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Can he put it away? So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And the shot! Poland get their fourth corner. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tar is there, and he can get that clear. So what can they make of this? 30 minutes gone. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's really well cleared. Thuram looking understandably energised after his goal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Ronaldinho. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Hernandez. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. The referee has given a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger. And here's Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Pirlo. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
After 47 minutes is
Poland are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Luis Suarez.
Neymar running with the ball. Immobile, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he welcomes it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Passes short and sharp. Neymar. And he's had a hit. The corner count is rising. That's 6. That's good play. And here's Pirlo. And here's Neymar. Neymar with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good run down the left-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. And that could set him on his way. Messi, great chance! And he thumps it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Costa Curta. And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Ronaldinho. Pirlo. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is ended up in no man's land. White is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That is a little undercooked. Adams. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute
1
added
minute
time.
to add, according to the board. And here's Suarez. Thinks one through. And he's straight offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. White tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's on his way! Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's looking to set free. And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again. They've got to be quick to recover this. Amrabat gets flagged offside.
Milan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Wilshere. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Costa Curta. Varela. Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Modric. And here's Batistuta. Modric. Now it's Modric. Goalkeeper's ball. Referee's given a throw. Saliba. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That has not gone well. That is a great pick out. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. And here's Drogba. Modric. And it's Wilshere. And here's the chance to counter. It's Lobotka. Amrabat. Batistuta. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Conte. Dixon. Koundé. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Now Costa Curta. Saliba. And Koundé. Dixon. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba. And that has sent him sprawling. Conte. He's through here. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta. Now Saliba. Dixon.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Modric. Batistuta! There's a goal! AC Milan are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Conte. Great chance! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Terrific header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Varela. Wilshere. And he's being shifted off it. Modric. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. It's a little off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. Guardiola. Modric. Saliba cuts it out. And it's Batistuta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is a little undercooked. Modric. Amrabat. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Conte. White works it forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Batistuta. Lobotka.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Batistuta powering forward here, and the counter is on.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
It's Drogba! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Drogba. Varela. It's Lobotka. Varela. And here's Batistuta. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's played him through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's an excellent interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great hit! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was...